guys, we're back here on The Hunter Call the Wild, and I'm Lady Legend. Yesterday, EW put out a post on their YouTube page, and it is a poll, and if you would like to participate in this poll, guys, definitely go and do it before it's gone. But the poll reads, it's amazing to see all the excitement for new modern rifle pack. Yay! We may be early on this one, but what kind of bundle would you like to see next? And the options here are bows and or crossbows, scopes and sights, handguns, rifles, and other. And as you can see here, guys, 60% of the votes, and there have been almost 6,000 of them, 6,000 votes, have voted for a new Scopes and Sights DLC. Now that is very fascinating and very exciting. I would love to see a new Scopes and Sight DLC added to this amazing game. So in today's video, we're gonna have a look at some of the scopes that we do have in the game, and we're gonna talk about what we would like to see come to the game in the future. We're gonna do some brainstorming. Now, I know there has been a lot of talk. I have heard a lot of people wanting to see a thermal scopes pack. What do you guys think of that idea? The thing in the game is you don't want the game to be too easy. This is my concern. When the game gets too easy and loses challenge, it loses fun. Now, I'm not saying that a thermal scopes pack would do that. We just need to be careful that we do maintain the balance in the game. There, as you can see here, guys, we do have quite a few scopes in the game, but we have not seen a new one in a very, very long time. Now, the main scopes in the game are the Argus and the Hyperion. This is the Hyperion here. Now, I use the Hyperion 97% of the time, I would say. Now, it depends on which weapons you're using. If you are using bolt-action rifles like the 30-30 or the 45-70, then you're going to be using the Helios 48x32 rifle scope, and it is decent. Then we do have the Gen 0 scope, and that is our night vision scope. Now, this scope does not have great magnification. Okay, guys, so we are here in T Awaroa, and I have been doing the Great One Red Deer grind, and I have been using the night vision scope, and quite honestly, guys, I absolutely detested this scope for a very long time, but now that I have been using it on the Red Deer, I actually really like it. Now, it doesn't have great magnification. I would love to see a night vision scope with better magnification. I need to shoot these, they're gonna spook. Yep, my smell. I'm very smelly, terrible. Oh, I have very tiny deer here, holy. Splat. But the night vision scope, once you do get used to it, is really not that bad. It is all about where you aim. And what I have been doing is leaving my rifle 0 to 150 meters for shots, 250 to 300 meters, and just aiming for spine, and I have been getting my shots. And operating the scope that way has been absolutely fantastic for me, and I don't think I could get through this grind without the night vision scope. But I would love to see a night vision scope with better magnification. It would make life a lot easier. What do you guys think? I know a lot of people hate the scope because the magnification is not great, but you can get by with it. But to give you guys an idea, here we are with the night vision scope, and as much as I'm not zoomed in a whole lot, I can spot and see absolutely every deer out here. Now at night, when I do swap over to the Hyperion, I can zoom in closer, but as you can see, it is so much harder to see where the next deer is. I don't think I could do this grind at night without the night vision scope. I just don't think I could get through. Now let's try. Let's try. Let's see how we do. Now, I am using the 300. It doesn't get integrity on Red Deer. I am not shooting anything important with it. I'm just trying to make them dead as fast as possible. Here we go. There's the next one. Where's the next one? I can't see it. I just can't see. I can't do it. Oh, there's one. Well, we did all right considering. And then we do have the Argus, and that is zoomed in even more. Now, I like to use the Argus when I am taking shots on one animal only from a far distance. I didn't get him. Oh, there's another one. Oh, a mythical. But yeah, I definitely rely on the night vision scope when I am doing the Great One grind. But otherwise, during the day, I definitely do prefer the Hyperion. But there are a lot of rifles that come with pretty cool scopes. Okay guys, so I actually have right here the 4570, and this is the scope. This is the Helios 4 8x32 rifle scope, and this is what you use for the lever actions. Now the 4570 has a max zeroing of 150 meters, so it is not a long range rifle, but it does have a pretty awesome scope. Splat! And we'll take another. We are so used to the scopes that are in the game. Each rifle does have its own scope or set of scopes that you can use with it, and we all have our favorites. Now I also have with me right here the muzzle loader, and this also has a pretty awesome scope. If you are a new player and you don't have the Argus or the Hyperion yet, these rifles, they are DLC, but you can get these at very low levels, you know, right from level 1, and you will have good scopes. Now the muzzle loader with the mini balls does zero up to 200 meters, which is a little bit better than the lever action. Splat! No? No? Oh my goodness, I missed. But yeah, the scope for the muzzle loader is actually pretty great. Now I would like to draw some attention to a very interesting comment, and this comment is from Emo Pimo. Scopes and sights would be an awesome pack. I wouldn't mind some more scope options and maybe a red dot that actually works. My wish is to have customizable reticles so you can choose whatever crosshair or dot you want to be able to change the color of it. That's a pretty cool idea. That is a pretty cool idea. Do you think that's something that we will ever see in Call of the Wild, guys? I have absolutely no idea, but the thought of a new scopes and sights pack gets me very, very excited. And that was a double lung hard shot. Absolutely beautiful. Okay guys, so we are just arriving at one of my very favorite spots in the game to use the Grellic drilling rifle. Now this is the Grellic here. It is a shotgun and a rifle all in one weapon. You can swap ammos back and forth by just holding the reload button. And I haven't actually loaded any birdshot or anything in here. But the point here is that it does come with a very, very cool scope, which will get you through if you are a new player until you can get your hands on the Hyperion. Now the Hyperion is the scope that I do like to use. As I mentioned before, 97% of the time I'm gonna guess. Now this is it here. Now the reason I prefer the Hyperion over the Argus is because I can see more of the screen. I just have better viewing to take more than one animal at the same time. I'm not zoomed in as close as with the Argus. Generally, I use the Argus when I am only taking a shot on one animal. And the reason is, as you can see here, guys, the scope takes up a lot more of the screen and I am zoomed in a lot more. So it is great for taking one animal, but not awesome for taking multiple. So I do prefer to use the Hyperion, and I think it's like anything. The more you use it, the easier it is going to be for you. But since we're shooting one bear, we will use the Argus here. Now the Argus and the Hyperion are both non-DLC scopes, but you do have to unlock them, and that is the tricky part as you are leveling up. But what kind of scopes do we want to see added to the game, guys? So we have thermal scope, we have the ability possibly to change out the reticle, to change colors, shapes, sizes, to make it customizable. Maybe a better night vision scope. I don't know if we need a scope with more magnification than the Argus, 8x16 magnification. So for us to need more than 8x16, we would need a longer render distance, don't you think? And as much as I would agree that that would be absolutely fantastic in this game, I just don't know if it's something that EW can do. We don't want to completely break this game. I do love this game, I just don't know if they have the capabilities to give us a longer rendering distance. That would be absolutely very, 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 very exciting. I would love that. I just don't know if that's something that we will ever see. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. What would you like to see for new scopes if we were to get a new scope and sight pack? Now, of course, there are sights for handguns and shotguns. This is the handgun scope that is good for every handgun in the game, but it is tough to unlock. Generally, we do use the 22 handgun on geese to unlock this, but they aren't working super well right now. So we're gonna have to wait a couple more weeks for the next update. And then of course we do have the Meridian 1 4x20 shotgun scope, again non-DLC, but again, not an easy thing to unlock as a new player. But once you have it, it is pretty great. Okay guys, so this is the Cacciatore 16 gauge shotgun, and this is the shotgun scope. Now I do have buckshot, but buckshot is only good for classes 2 to 5. I can't even use it on this caribou. But that is not the point. The point is that this scope is very, very handy, especially when you are hunting anything that is not a bird. We do often like to pop our scope off and use shotguns without a scope, but the scope does come in handy sometimes. But even with having quite a few scopes in the game, it would be a lot of fun to have some more. Definitely let me know what you would like to see in upcoming content this year, guys. I love hearing from you guys. Let me know what your best ideas are. How would you like things changed in the game? What would you like added as a new DLC in Call of the Wild in 2022? We do have the new Modern Rifles pack coming in about 2 weeks, and I am super, super excited for that. We're going to find out on Tuesday what the third AR rifle is going to be. Now, I think it's going to be a 308, but that is just a guess. I have absolutely no idea. And there is our grizzly bear with the 300, and that was almost a 300-meter shot. So that is going to wrap it up for this one, guys. I just wanted to quickly chat with you about the thought of having a new sight and scope DLC added to Call of the Wild. I think that would just be absolutely fantastic, but I would love to hear from you guys. Now, if you did enjoy today's video, guys, or learn anything at all, I'm gonna ask you to do one thing. Smash that like button. It is super amazing for the algorithm, and I really do appreciate it. So thanks, guys, for that, and we will definitely see you guys in the next one. Take care, guys. I got them both. Double splat.